Hello there. Yeah. Oh man. Just woke up, been taking some of those ashwagandha gummies, and my wow. If I could say the creator made some really good stuff, this stuff's amazing. The amount of potency of like calmness and release of like stress is ridiculous. It is insane. Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's get the 25 with the field medic. It's been amazing. And yeah, work was pretty heavy, man. We were actually pretty damn busy, actually. Yeah, if you charge up and shoot the ground, it kills like everybody in the vicinity. It hits like super big. But yeah, something happened at work today, and it was just really weird though, because one of the girls at work, the one I was talking about before, it seems like that she's been doing some really heavy, drugs, or she's just got a lot of issues. But it seems like that she does drugs or whatever. And like, me and her got into it, and I was tired of the bull crap, so I just told her, she came out and she kept on like being threatening, and she'd go, oh hey, do this, I'm just sort of like, and I'm just sitting there like, it's like, are you ever gonna bust my tables, kind of thing? I'm just like, so I went out there, I busted one of her tables, and she keeps on like doing this mocking thing. I go, okay, I know exactly what's going on here. And like, it got to the point where it just got so annoying. So I end up, you know, telling her my piece. So you tell me bust your tails, I bust your tails. And then you complain about it. And then I'll just like explain her, like, okay, so another dishwasher from the other day didn't do any of the silverware. He did very little silverware. And so I had to quickly do all this silverware. So it's like, okay, so, you know, because of my skill of speed that I can put with doing stuff with my hands, I'm really quick with, you know, grabbing stuff and putting stuff away, whatever it might be. Like, if it wasn't for my skill, you wouldn't be having any silverware in that. Because they had no silverware. They did no silverware. They rolled nothing. Especially on Sunday. Like, well, you gotta blame the person that was here last night. You know, it's always gotta blame, no, as soon as you walk in, you guys doing something. Yeah. I just like, here's what it is. And I explained it to her in an off way, as in like I wasn't really talking to her. It's like a third party type talking that. I said, you know what? It's like, if you give me respect, I'll give respect back. That's how I always will be. You know, I don't do the thing where I don't give someone respect that gives me respect. There's a lot of motherfucking flesh pounds, dude. That's crazy, a lot of flesh pounds. So, you know, she kept pissing me off, and then, you know, I gave her ice, I gave her cups, and it was just like a rampaging thing on her part. She was angry, so she kept on relaying emotions. You know who keeps relaying emotions? People have a neurological brain malfunction, that their brain can't comprehend nothing but emotions. So what happens is, you only relay emotional stuff. Like, you know, one of the other girls there, she does stuff too, but she does more like, she's on like lower type drugs and that, but whatever it is, like uppers, downers and shit. She comes out and says it multiple times to me on Saturday. She's like, you're sensitive. I'm like, sensitive? Like, for one that says it, for the one that is, it's like, I'm not really that sensitive of a person. It's like, you get all butthurt now when people talk about you and say stuff about you, and like, depends on what they say about me. You know, if people say certain things that aren't true, like you're just saying right now that I'm sensitive, like, if I was sensitive, I wouldn't be talking to you, dumbass. Like, you're just a fucking moron. Like, it doesn't make any sense when people say stuff. It's like, so I'm always gonna say, this is what happens when you're on drugs. All these excuses in the world, my life's so bad, this and that. Your life's bad because you're on drugs. You live in a belief system that doesn't work. You want everyone to look at you in the way that you look at yourself and thinking all this crap that's not true, so you don't act what you think. You know, people can say whatever they want to say. That doesn't mean you're acting like you're supposed to be. So anyway, like, there's another girl I talked to in that, you know, these are all the people I work with in that. Super cool girl. She actually took me, she actually took me like halfway home in that because there was a huge storm coming and it hit like pretty much right when we were getting close to where our destination is, you know. It was close to my house. And me and her were just talking that. We were just talking about, you know, how realistic people can be and how fake people can be. I said, it's like, you're really realistic. Like, you are being who you are. You're not lying about all this stuff. And because you're really, like, you know, she's like, oh, I'm super happy and cherry next, you know. Because she's getting her life together and that. She's doing things she needs to do to make, you know, money and that. And it was really nice to listen to that because just sitting there like, huh. She's doing what she needs to do and what she wants to do. And those two things, saying need and want, are the foundation of all life. What do you need? Survival. What do you want? You know, things that make my life better, however it might be. Could be that little things like, you know, a brand new pair of shoes or some bullshit like that. You know, the little sparks of happiness. And it was very interesting listening to her because, you know, she's cool. She gave me a hug and that, you know, and it was really nice, you know. She was showing affection and being nice and cool, and, you know, she got flirts around with me and that a little bit. It's like fun flirting, not anything serious. For people that have, you know, too much of a untrained mind, I guess, are going to see it in a different way. As most people do. Because a girl or a man talks to you and so they think they're trying to bang you. I don't care about that shit, dude. If you take sex out of the equation of people's minds, which is what condemns us to be so naive and stupid, you would see people for what they are. And this is with everything. When I'm say a man gets jealous of another man. Most times they do it because that guy probably has more sexual paralysis than he does, which means he's more of a man. He's more of a leading man. He leads his own life in every which way he can. He's trying his best to be the best person he can be. And, you know, what happens is if you take that away from the jealous man, because you take that, you know, the sexual, emotional stuff away, guess what happens? That man ain't going to be jealous because he ain't going to see it from that perspective. This is why I go back to lying. Lying is so bad. Every time anybody lies about anything, and normally, especially if it doesn't alleviate the lie by telling the truth of it. Just say, like, oh yeah, I accidentally, you know, stole a piece of candy when I was younger. I got caught with it, and I was like, oh yeah, sorry, I took this. You're alleviating the lie. But when you lie and you use manipulation tactics, like blame it on someone else, then that becomes the problem itself. I think a lot of problem with society is that. And this is where you get a whole bunch of fucked up things happening. This is why we have to be strong in our lives. We have to push past these things. You have to have good morals. Number one, it's the lying. If you can quit lying and just tell the truth and be accountable for your own actions, guess what happens? Everything changes.
Can't see me, but I see you. Even
Oh, this guy is so fucking powerful. This gun is so powerful. But yeah, this is why we have to alleviate our lives. Constantly be doing it. Because then you start to notice that you'll start behaving differently. You'll start acting differently. You'll start being different. And as you're being different, you start to grow differently. That's the reason why lying is so bad. Start with that. Stop lying to yourself. First off, lying to yourself is probably the worst thing ever. People lie to themselves right off the bat, saying they're this, saying they're that, saying they're this, saying that. That AoE thing's sick as fuck.
Too much nutmeg. Chestnut. Hello, Seb.
But yeah, that's why lying's so bad. Lying's always gonna be bad. This is why we have to really stop the stuff and that, like sin is everywhere. I know people don't want to see it like that. They're like, oh, I want to get rich and famous now, dude. If you worship money too much, money becomes the answer to absolutely nothing. And so this is why we don't want to worship celebrities. We don't want to worship, ourselves. We want to be proud of ourselves. We want to, give us a pride type thing. We need to be proud of ourselves, but we need to be, we need to just be better altogether.
How badass am I? So badass. much nutmeg, Naughty?
You are the stragglers. I'll make sure the next round is a challenge.
I'm off.
Yeah, this is what we gotta be careful what we do in life. Because what our lives mean to each other is like everything. There's so many people out there that want to just make themselves. I want to feel popular. I want to feel praised, and like these people are 24/7 praised over absolutely nothing that they do. Like they make a stupid video online and they make millions of views. You know, you're getting farther and farther away from the actual truth instead of just, you know, actually going towards the truth itself. I know it's not an excitement, but truth is everything, and lies are among us, and lies are everywhere. I mean, you gotta think, you know, think back when you were a child, Matt. How many times did you have bullies bully a kid, bully another kid, and then lie about 100% that they did it? That's a prime example of someone's probably going to end up having either a life that's going to change or a life that's going to be condemned. So, condemnation's just like you will stay that bully for the rest of your damn life. You will never grow past that bully state.
What? Can't handle your poison? How badass am I?
That is the problem with most people. They can never go past that bullying stage. And that's what the problem starts to set in as a person.
The next one will kill you.
Because then you start to grow, and as you're growing in the wrong way. And to be able to stop growing in that way and turn another way, it's nearly impossible. Like, I've changed dramatically because I start seeing the ways of the world, and it's disgusting where we're all going to. And how I'm not aiming for perfection. I'm just aiming for a better person. And that's the hardest thing in the world to do right now because we don't know what is better. And that's always like the biggest issue. And it's really funny, actually, you start to think about your childhood. Now, your childhood has a lot to do with like how you are going to be as an adult. Because, you know, if you stay really good as a child in that, and you don't involve yourself with really stupid people, which a lot of people fucking seem to do a lot, you will start to grow as a human.
I smell too much nutmeg, Naughty. I don't like the price. Time to get
Consider your man's mostly secure. Is odds helping you somehow? Is this some sort of prank? You're not this good.
here. I got no damn ammo.
Hello, flesh badass am I? So bad.
Alright, ammo too quickly. That gun does really good. It's an extremely powerful gun. I'm very surprised I know how powerful it is.
Watch of dingly bullets looking for a home.
But yeah, this is how we have to keep pushing ourselves forward as humans.
A little further to my
You know, to be more positive. People, you know, I hear this all the time. The world's so terrible. The world's only terrible because you watch the news. The news is a programmed scenario. If how much truth it is probably is truth to it, but it's not the full story of what's going on. And watch and wait for people to tell you how to live your life. Like, oh, you know, when they talk about, you know, the CV and that, they're telling you how to prepare yourself for something that literally wasn't as bad as it seems. So people freaked out because they watched the news. They believed the news. News is a form of worshiping. You're worshiping someone that you should not be listening to. It's like the devil's tongue. The devil is going to sit there and tell you, whisper in your ears how to live your life, whisper in your ears how to do these things, and you're sitting there believing the whispers. So as sinful as we are as human beings, people want to think that they're not. Well, the new age and this and that. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own.
Too late to run. The human boss is high. Shield crash. Reboot.
How do you like it?
You're outnumbered now. I'm disinterested in all but science.
I mean, like, I agree with some things that people might say.
Better than that.
This is what's called
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, these were grandpa's. These were $1,500. These were military
Oh, I know.
Steiners, so don't let them fall or get broke.
Decorate your own tree.
Oh, I know.
Uncle Ricky was pissed I took him. I'm like, tough shit. You've been taking everything down in my life.
Yeah.
He goes, well, I go, they can't tell me Dad what you need to give me, kid.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. We already know he's a lying piece of shit.
Is that your old TV there?
Yeah.
I wonder if I hook your DVR into it, it would play.
Yeah, it's got the prongs in the back.
Do you, or is the 110 cord there for it in the remote, or?
Yeah, the 10 cord's there for it. The remote should be the same as all. It's a LG, I believe.
Well, but it was an LG, was it?
Unless it's a
That was
Samsung.
a Samsung.
It,
That's an
probably,
LG.
it might be a Samsung then.
That big one's an LG that you got.
Yeah.
You're outnumbered now.
Now is the time of your
Dang.
Your genes will be added.
This gun's real good. I can't believe how powerful this gun is. This is ridiculous.
A little present to myself.
Like anything that does an AoE is always going to seem to be better. Because I think it doesn't matter if they have metal or not. That's insane how good this is.
Do you have a death wish? If not, buy armor. Keep the
But yeah, like the more and more people start to see their ways of living, the more you start to notice how bad it could be or how good it could be.
You flesh pounds are naughty. Too much nutmeg, naughty.
So once you figure out how you live your life and that, it changes everything.
Donner's the bit. I don't like to try and chastise. How badass am I? So
Oh man, my legs are fucking. But yeah, I tell everyone you gotta keep on telling people, how to be better than that. Like we have to keep on pushing these narratives. Now, people don't care about it. They're all like, oh, I don't care about it, because I only care about this and that. I care about playing video games and shit, whatever it is. You can care about other things. That doesn't mean that you have to not be a bad person. You know what I mean? So. That's all it is.
how badass am I? So badass. No time out.
This area remains mostly secure. Is odds helping you somehow?
So anyway, the way this lady, the bus tub lady, I call it bus tub lady.
Better than that.
She always complained a bit more about busing. Well, anyway, I read the rules of a service assistant, and the rules state this. When busing tables, the only time a service assistant decides to bus tables is when it becomes too busy for the servers to not do their own tables. So if it becomes exponentially busy, and then you take, your place in busing tables. And I read it. It was right in front of me, and I was like, oh, okay. And it's like, yeah, only when it's super busy, like if it's busy enough that they can't do their tables.
Go get something great.
Not when there's like maybe a couple tables that you might have gotten. It's like when you're like overly busy, we come out there and bust. But if you're sitting around talking and sitting there not doing your job, then guess what? I'm not doing your damn tables. That's your fault as your job. And this is what makes it funny though, because the guys that dishwash before constantly be busting their tables and that, but they don't bust certain people's tables. And I don't bust certain people's tables. I bust all the tables that are in the vicinity of my area. So like if it gets really fucking busy and they're having problems keeping up, then I'll come in and I'll bust 3 or 4 tables, or I'll bust 5 or 6 tables.
Great. No, there's too much nutmeg.
Spend your dosh and shut up.
And that's what makes it kind of funny, because like when I actually read that, I'm like, oh, that does make sense, because I got too much crap to do with my job. Like, if it's super busy and I can't keep up with dishes, even with another person, which we're like trying our hardest to keep up with it, because, you know, dishes get broken. You know, we have missing cups and that, so we don't have enough cups. You know, we're supposed to have, you know, they have just barely just enough cups to keep everything going, so we have to keep on refilling them, and we have to keep doing ice and that. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's just so much stuff to do. It's not just doing dishes. We gotta do ice. We gotta do the cups. We gotta do, you know, the cook's dishes. We gotta do the freaking the waiter dishes and that. And it's like it's a constant fiesta of constantly doing shit. And the one guy I've been working with, he told me the other job that he was at, that they force people to tip him out because he busts tables. These women do not tip us out at all, even when I'm busting my ass, busting tables for them. Constantly bringing back their fucking bust ups. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to talk to the GM person that we have now. I'm going to basically tell them, like, they have to start tipping us out. I don't care if each one of us gives us $5 each. They refuse to tip us out. It's just plain and simple. We won't do your job. They won't give us any money for it. I'm like, I don't mind doing a little bit of it, but if I'm in there doing 50% of your tables, of all the people's tables, I want at least $20 from everybody in that vicinity. So if I buzz only one vicinity, which will probably be the closest one to me, you at least want some money out because only one of us, you know, normally buses. But they like pick and choose who they give money to. It's all this emotional garbage that, like, it's getting to the point where it's like, if I have to talk to the GM about it and really get the heads up and say, you guys gotta start tipping us out, and they get pissed off about it, like, then I won't be doing your tables. It's pretty damn simple. You pay people for working your job. And it's a constant bullshit argument. It's not our job, but it says in the rules that it is your job. If you want more money, you bust your tables. The problem is they don't want to work hard. They don't want to grab as many tables as they can. They want to do just the bare minimum of work and sit there and cry about everything that happens in that place. And these are only Pacific people, not everybody. A lot of people there do their job quite fucking well. The only ones that complain are the ones that complain. You know, if I'm burning my hands, carrying fucking 80 pounds worth of fucking plates, picking up hundreds of pounds worth of fucking garbage, at least you can give me a $5 fucking tip. Because you couldn't do my job. You probably won't do my job. And I could do your job because I don't think your job's that hard to begin with. It's annoying, but not hard. You have the mental capacity to take care of your own children. You should have the capacity to deal with customers. They're more or less likely enjoy you. That's simple. But if you have the mental capacity of a fucking 5-year-old and you're constantly temper tantrum and doing all this bullshit, then guess what? This ain't the job for you. You ain't strong enough to bust your own damn tables by taking upwards of maybe 8 plates, which average in between maybe 15 to 20 pounds, then guess what? This ain't the job for you.
Too much nutmeg, naughty?
You should work someplace else. Service jobs are not easy, but they're not fucking hard. You work based upon how many tables you want to take. If you only want to take 5 tables at a time, guess what? You only get 5 tables at a time. If you leave your shit dirty so you don't have to take any more damn tables, then guess what? You'll leave your shit dirty so you don't have to take any more tables. Not even joking. This is what happens at my job. Then I'll tell you, everyone, stop complaining then. You know, if you only want to work to make so much money in that day, just to fill your habits of whatever the fuck you want to do with your life, well, first off, that's why you're fucking broke to begin with. Because you can't make money if you're not working constantly. But some of these guys, they'll make like, oh, okay, I made $200, I'm going to quit doing tables. Even though you got 2 hours left of a shift that is busy. It's priceless. Because you can make 20 or 30 extra more dollars. Oh, I don't want to work anymore. I can't quit my job. I literally have to keep on working. They do not have to. They can literally sit there and just wait. Which is what they do. So they keep doing this stuff and that. Blah, 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 blah. I always tell people, wait till you put on my shoes and see what I have to deal with, because you can't deal with it. I have to deal with fucking shitty, dumpy-ass toilets. Because, you know, we got old men and old women that literally shit themselves. It's fucking disgusting. I don't care about it. I do it anyway. I'm not really care about it. I don't think it's disgusting. It's just how it is, but... You know, I got to deal with complaining people that want to complain about how dirty the toilets are and that, and they don't flush them. And it's just stupid. You know, all they gotta do is watch over the 5 or 6 tables that they have. And make sure they have drinks and that. So once you give them their food, all you do is wait. You give them drinks and that. All you do is wait. But yeah, it's just so tedious. They could work better if you just work together. Not just complain and want other people to do your job and then complain about it and complain about it. And then once when that guy snaps on you, it's pretty much what happened, then you don't like that snapped on you. Well, bitch, maybe you shouldn't be doing the things that you're doing. Dumb dumb. Like, really, you can't be that dumb. Like, you know, I will retaliate with people that are going to sit there and be dicks towards me. And, you know, only when they do it enough. Only people that really do it a lot, sometimes, it's very ignorant women. Men won't do with me because I'm stronger and more or less likely I can beat them up. So they won't ever do dramatic things like that and try to get in my fucking face. They normally don't. Because most men know better than not get in another man's fucking face. Especially when they have more strength than them or whatever it might be. Oh! Damn, dude, this gun's amazing. Because most men don't do that stuff. They don't get all emotional and cry and bitch and moan. Especially if they're a bunch of pussies. But this lady is constantly in a hyper-extension, you know, way of, like, how she lives in that. Super fucking hyper. Heart's pounding 1,000,000 miles an hour. She just got on to work. She starts to sweat. She starts having anxiety attacks. She starts, like, panicking. I'm like, why do you panic? You know what it is? First off, it's because your brain doesn't know how to deal with issues without doing that, because you don't know, which this person's not that dumb. She does know, but she tends to panic over everything anyway. And it's just like, I couldn't state it. It really was pissing me off in that, so I started going off on her. You know, because she acts like I don't do my job, and then she has the fucking urge to fucking mock my ass and say I'm not good enough for the job. And I was sitting there like, if you want to get slapped really hard in your fucking face for being a dumbass like that, that is massively fucking ignorant. So I'm gonna call you a bunch of names. Okay, crackhead. Okay, keep playing the games. Keep playing these games. I won't do anything for you. That is the most ignorant thing to say when someone's trying their best to do their fucking job and you want to be ignorant as fuck like that. Then guess what? Fuck you. Fuck your way of living. You're a crackhead. Go live on the street corner again. I don't give a shit about your damn life. You lost my respect. Now I'm gonna treat you like the piece of shit that you are. You can cry, bitch, and moan and tell everyone, say a bunch of crap about me, even though it's not true. You can say all the stuff you want to say because your crackhead ass obviously knows that you're in the wrong. So keep on talking, keep on saying shit. You're gonna leave. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna have a job because you're in the wrong, and you know you're in the wrong. That's why you keep doing it to try and make you seem right. And then at the end of the day, guess what happened? She stopped doing it because she knew she was wrong. Oh, that's kind of funny. So I'm sure our GM was talking to her, GM right now, was talking to her and proved that she was in the wrong. Just like anything else, let's read the rules. I read the rules. Oh my god, these are what the rules state? Okay, well, guess what? These are what the rules state. So now, you ain't holding up your end of the bargain, because you're supposed to tip me out. You ain't tipping me out, so why should I do my job, supposedly do my job, and give you the benefit of using my time, my precious time, to keep up with the bullshit and deal with all the arguments, all this crap and that? No. Fuck you guys. This is how people are, man. It's a 24/7 ratio. It's back and forth. Back and forth. Stupidest fucking shit ever, dude. And I'll be sitting like dealing with this crap day in, day out, day in, day out. And it's only her that complains about it. All the rest of them do their jobs. It's kind of funny. All the rest of them do their jobs like they're supposed to do. But she's the one that complains about it. But she still does her job sometimes anyway. Because she listens to us in that. Because she was just like, all you guys do is sit there and, say stuff and that. Yeah. I can speak my mind. I'm going to speak my mind. Because I'm not trying to threaten anyone. I'll call you crazy. Because you come in here throwing plates all over the place. Because you're in a hurry. Cool beans. I'm not calling you crazy because you're actually insane. But when you start mocking my ass and saying I don't do a good job. You can't do my job, but I can do your job. That's all it is. Oh, go ahead, come back here. Every time there's a girl, not saying that they can't do the job is very difficult, super tedious, because you gotta lift a lot of fucking shit. You gotta lift like 30 to 50 pounds worth of crap, constantly doing it. Throughout the whole entire day. I don't know how many times I picked up, hundreds of pounds of dishes, probably over 1,000 pounds worth of dishes, and counting the trash that I picked up. All the trash I picked up, add up to probably 600 pounds worth of trash. Can you do that? These guys can't do it. A full-grown man can't do it, but my ass can do it. So now my strength becomes, my strength becomes my strength. So if you want to use my strength, you got to give me some compensation for my strength. I don't lift weights to press your ass. I don't want you to sit there and think that that's how it is. No, I want my name on it, and I'm going to say it tomorrow. Because one of the guys is going to be there, Nat. The other manager guy. Because he has to work with us and that. But I want to talk to the GM guy when I get it back there on Wednesday, you know, and I'm gonna tell them, you know, these girls need to start tipping out, or I ain't doing shit. Now, if it gets really ridiculously big, I even told them, it's like, I did like 15, maybe 20 tables overall. Because there's 6 servers. There's one of me busting tables. I only bust tables. I mean, I bust in the best way I can. I stack them up to where they're weighing 50, 60 pounds. And I'll be like walking really fast. Like I'll be walking really quickly with 60 pounds on me. Everyone else can barely lift. Like, oh, they're struggling and shit. A full-grown man. My ass would be, you know, basically walking fast, trying to get the dishes in, and then, you know, and I can only do so much because the guy that's in there trying to do dishes, he can only do so much. So once again, you're wanting us to do so much more, and the biggest thing is, they say they want the old dishwasher back. They told me right up front, massively fucking ignorant, to establish that they're so much better than me and the other guy. I'm like, I like how you say that, but we get all of our stuff done. We do all the silverware, which they never fucking do. Never do it. I don't know what time they come in there. They'll have like, it'd be like a 12-inch by 7-inch pan. That's probably at least 6 inches deep. But, you know, it's about 6 inches deep. And it'd be filled with silverware. Probably 70 pounds worth of silverware. Or whatever it might be, 50. And they never do. All our silverware gets done. All of it gets done. So once again, saying that you're better, you want someone else that's worse than what you already have, because they don't satisfy your fucking emotions, because you want to sit there and cry about something when we do our best to do the job that we're trying to do. That blows my mind. Doesn't that blow your mind? It blows my mind. This stupidity. Stupidity. You know, it's like I try to work out as much as I can to get stronger so my job's easier for me. And then still ain't enough for some of these women out there. Still ain't enough. I try so hard to do my job and that, you know, they can barely pick up a damn weight. I'm sitting here doing deadlifts, doing curls, doing push-ups, constantly doing exercises, constantly want to get stronger. And they're sitting there complaining, for the most part, not all of them, but some are complaining so much because they have some drug issues. They keep on putting these people back in the positions that they're supposed to be in. You know, this person will leave for 2 months, she'll come back, and they'll give her a job back. And I'm just like, no. I see what they're doing is, they're trying to do this, like, family orientation stuff and that, where they're trying to bring people in that they care about and that, when they have issues, so they can make money, so they can feed that issue. They're not making themselves better. They're making themselves fucking worse. Woo! Oh, that felt good. And they bring them back. Then you got people at work that literally talk about how great they are, but they can barely work. Like, I hear all these excuses. I don't know what it is, but my God, people are fucking stupid. Ooh, I catch my breath. Went up to 30 pounds today, doing all these deadlifts. Woo!
I can't see.
Whew, took the breath out of me. Whew. And like,
Are you ready?
it becomes crazy. And they still want to complain about it. I like to ask you, you know what I do all day? You think I just go home, fall asleep, and suck on my thumb? You want to ask what people actually do to figure out why they are the way they are, say like, why can you do the things that you can do? How hard it is to get stronger, how much pain you have to go through to rip your muscles apart, and then all the pain you have to do to fucking repair your muscle groups, and the discipline you have to deal with that pain ain't just popping a damn Advil. Advil don't do shit. And like, it blows my mind. And maybe you should ask that question first before you start diving down someone's throat. That you don't want to get upset with you because this person can be extremely dangerous because of how strong they might be. It's like you're pushing a bear around, and that you wonder why that bear retaliates and smacks you in the face with its paw. Oh yeah, exactly.
How do you like that?
And you act like you're invincible because you pretend people have your back when you're in the wrong. Oh, the son of a bitch. That's like what happens. Like at the end of the day, and this girl we're talking, this lady we're talking, and like, I was being mutual. I made fun of her a whole bunch because she was criticizing my ass a lot. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of you a whole bunch because don't criticize me when I do my job. Because you can't do your job to the full expectation of what you need to do it. That ain't my fucking problem. That's your problem. And so, as this person I was talking to her, she was cleaning up some stuff in that. I said, it's like, yeah, you're the only one that's mad at me for what I said in that. She's like, no, everyone's mad at you. It's like, I'm not the only one. Like trying to state that she's not. I'm like, man, she right there is because no one else said anything but you. And as I was talking to other girls, they all know. They all know that she does some type of narcotic, however big or small it might be. Hey, motherfuckers. Fuck you, bitch. And like, it's really funny to listen to people. They can't admit that they're wrong. They will never apologize. Well, I apologize to her because she was the one that started the bullshit, and I'm not dealing with no apologizing to someone that's not gonna apologize back. Fuck that shit. Like a lot of people live in La La Land. They go home, they take a shower, they watch TV or whatever. They take care of their kids by just throwing a tablet in front of them, maybe hanging out with them a little bit, whatever the fuck they do. They go to bed. I took a 2-hour power nap, and I'm up doing deadlifts. Wow, I'm doing something. I'm trying to promote something. Trying to get stronger so I could do my job better, so I could be quicker on my feet. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Damn sure it sounds amazing. I wish everybody else did that. That's my biggest new thing now. Get stronger so my job can get easier. Whoa! I don't see anyone do that, honestly. And it blows my mind. It's like, how can I make my job easier? Learn the best way to do your job, the best expected way. The best way you can do it. Focus on that way. Yeah, I'm proud to pick up something. Get stronger. My job is very physically tedious. I have to lift heavy shit. If I wasn't strong enough to pick up 20 plates at a time, which is what I do, each plate weighs about 3 fucking pounds. You gonna add up how much that fucking weight is. Guess what? It's 60 fucking pounds. 60 pounds of me just picking up and carrying all that and taking, say, 15 pounds at a time and putting them away as fast as I can. So instead of someone picking up only 6 or 7 of them and taking them back. I'm picking up 20 or 25 of them and putting them back. So my strength just made my job literally 5 times easier because I can carry more. I don't see any other dishwasher doing that at all. I promise you, I know they don't fucking do it. So right there just tells other people I just made my job a lot faster by at least, 5 minutes faster? Because I can lift heavier weights and I can move a little quicker with the weight on me because I lift weights. So now my job is easier, and when my job gets easier, their job gets easier. I like that. That's so funny how that works. Oh, man. And they still complain. It never stops. It never ceases to amaze me how fucking stupid people are. You can't give thanks to what people have, especially if it is strength. You can't say thank you for how strong you are to be able to do the job better. It's never no thank you, no appreciation. No matter how happy you are, no matter how positive you are, you're the same fucking moron people, victimize the fuck out of themselves, enormous amount of emotions, have no after controlling because their brains are rotted from all the drugs they take. And people still accept them instead of trying to help them push through their bullshit. Whew. And seeing this shit day in, day out. Like tomorrow night, I'll be working by myself. Sometimes on Monday, sometimes it feels like a Saturday. So, on freaking July 3rd, right before 4th of July, it was busy. Like, it was really busy. It was by myself. It was so hard to keep up with dishes that I literally had to time it in my head. Another thing that I teach myself, how to time what comes in, how much ice is put out there, how many plates are put out there. You don't even imagine what goes on in my head. You just think I'm sitting there laughing and joking and shit, but when I do play around with bullshit. I'll listen to music, I'll jam. But as soon as I go to focus, my mind's on like this. Okay, this is how fucking smart I am. This is how I understand life so much. I estimate how many cups are coming in, how many cups are actually out there. I literally count this shit in my head. How many people are out there, how many cups are out there, how many plates are out there. You don't imagine how you would even do that. Well, because you're dumb. That's why you're a fucking moron. You never do that in your life. You're like, your food's up. Okay. Like, that's basically what happens. So, I mean, I get a sense of when their ice is low. And guess what I start doing? I get ice. And then their minds are blown away. They're like, I put just as much ice in there as they basically take out. And it's fucking hilarious because I time it every so many, like after 30 minutes or an hour and that. If I see so many people in there, I'll calculate the timing down. They just sit down. Okay, how much ice do they put in a cup? They put about half a cup of ice in a cup. Say, estimate like 12 cubes. So if my bucket holds 400 cubes, and you estimate so many cups, every 10 cups does 120 cubes, depending on the ratio, 120 to 160 cubes. This is what people don't understand. I can estimate how much I could put into it. If it's, say, 400, 500 cubes per bucket, you only think about that. I'm going to use simple math to calculate fucking nothing because I'm born in a fucking retarded scenario of life. Yeah, you don't understand that I do that because your dumb ass just sits there and screams and yells and complains about everything. I love that shit. And always asks me how many cups that we have too. It's gotta be blown away in how I do my job. I shouldn't be working in this fucking trash hole. I should be working in some type of fucking laboratory, learning how to fucking transform society with my mind. Yeah, but until the elites suck a bunch of cock and that, and they get the hell out of our way of living, maybe we can go back to actually creating good quality life instead of the bullshit life we live in. Yeah, me too. That's what I do. I calculate how much ice is being put out, and when I'm really on the ball on that, I do a timer. I got a sensor that goes off in my head for when ice starts to get low and cups start to get low and that. And so, okay, they're going to need plates soon. They're going to need cups soon. And as soon as I time myself, so I could be able to sit there and be like, okay, I can do like 10 more plates, maybe 15 more plates, clean them up, put them on the rack. And then my timer goes off in my head. And I'm like, okay, I got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. And I do it. To me, it's like an everyday activity. I'm so used to completing the activity like that because I'm just used to doing it. But see, that's appreciation that people don't like to give. They don't like to give the appreciation of the strong. They always want to put down the strong because they are weak. Only strong knows strong. Only weak knows weak. Weak will always be jealous of the strong. The strong will always get stronger with the strong. The weak always gets weaker. They always will establish a weakness of jealousy, anger, crying, bitching, moaning, blah, blah, blah. That's the idea of weak. No matter what anybody fucking says, this dude's right up my ass, isn't he? So when you become the strong, you think like the strong. When you become the rich, you think like the rich. They both go hand in hand. This is the reason why we do have the strong or the weak. Weak-minded people will always cater to weak-minded things. Following people. That is one thing most weak-minded people tend to do. They like to follow people.
You say something?
And they do. This is why I tell people, stop believing that you're strong and be strong. If you keep believing that you're strong, you don't know that you're strong, that just means that you're just weak. How much emotional things people always complain about this stuff. You can't call me weak when I can't pick up 50 pounds. Yeah, I can call you weak because I can pick up over 50 pounds. That's what weakness is. To identify weakness is to be strong. I identified that I'm weak in certain areas of my body. My legs, for instance. My legs are a lot weaker than what I want them to be. Guess what? I grow to be stronger. So I aim for stronger legs. That's why I'm doing deadlifts now. When I'll be doing 60 pounds, but guess what? I'm doing more than what most people do. Most people sit around and don't do nothing at all. That's crazy. I'm kind of happy that the manager guy that I am, that is being our GM right now, is super cool. Because he was just like talking about, the person that took me off of, that's what's funny, is the person that took me off, he took me off my swing shift on Monday here to another guy. I talked to the people that actually are working swing shift. They're like, why do they do that? We don't want that person, we want you. Like, I don't know, you have to talk to them about it and that. Because, I do have some respect in this place. Maybe because, they are attracted to me, or maybe because they just like me because I'm funny and I get along with people. But yeah, it always seems to impress me when people always seem to do that stuff. Go against what people actually want. It is so ridiculous sometimes. No, it's rather sad too. It's funny that I see it so much. I can't be appreciative over people. You have to just keep on tackling them because your life is so messed up. Well, if your life's messed up, that's up to you to have a messed up life, not me. Everyone should know you can't have someone cater to your life to make your life better. You are the one that makes your life better. No one else can do it but you. It's like, I don't care what anybody else says. You make your life better. You are the sole person to make life better for yourself. When people want to say, I need to have a relationship, I need to have people cater in my life and that, you just make your life even worse because you don't need that. Having that sort of support like that is ridiculous. Because you know what? It's like people that do therapy. This is one thing I hate. When people do fucking therapy, this is what makes you laugh. I see people, I do therapy, I listen to this better help bullshit. I have people say, I've been doing therapy for 2 years. I'm not gonna date you, you've been doing therapy for 2 years. Why the fuck are you doing therapy for 2 years? Say, well, I have problems. I have problems. Yeah, you do. You're doing therapy for 2 fucking years. You haven't figured out what your problem is? 2 years. That is a ridiculous amount of years. What? I mean, like maybe a couple months. But 2 whole fucking years? Really? Like, you can't be that fucking bad. Know what you're doing? You're just talking, and you want to claim that, if I talk to you, I can make sense out of how fucked up my life is. Well, I'm sure you could. Because your life is pretty fucked up. You got to do therapy. I did therapy for 4 days, and I remember exactly what this person stated. It was simple.
I made a list. I checked it twice. Team Sanders, too much for you. Sometimes you gotta decorate your own.
This person said the reason why most people have depression and anxiety is because they don't do the things they want to do. When you're trapped, when you feel trapped, you have anxiety. Which means if you don't have a way out, you will have anxiety, you will overthink things, you will push yourself into these sort of mindsets that destroy your own way of living. And this is why people have problems. They say, well, it can't be like that. Well, it is like that. When you feel trapped, your body goes into overdrive mode of thinking how to get out of that trap. Well, if you can't get out of that trap, then guess what? You start to have more anxiety and depression, whatever might be the trap might be. It could be a relationship that you don't want. It could be a money habit or a money issue that you need to deal with. There's a lot of things that could be happening. And truth is, these things happen quite a bit. But people don't understand that. Well, a lot of times because they're stupid. As soon as you correct someone on their job or on their what they're doing and saying you need to do this because this is wrong, they complain about it. So like there was an incident that happened the other day. And one of the girls got upset with the manager guy because he did something wrong and he fucked up on something. So the girl that had a screw up on would sit there and be like, she was being really argumentative towards the person. That can't say she was being ignorant. She was being argumentative, like, you know, basically telling like, hey, you know, this is what happened. That blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, she was frustrated, and then she put a smile on her face and that because she felt empowered. I'm like sitting there like shaking my head. I'm like, so you feel empowered that you told someone off because they messed up? Okay, that's cool. Sometimes you gotta have that, you know. I get that. Cool. What'll that do for you?
Keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds that get near.
Now all the boys and girls can sleep. Something is cloaked. You're under attack. I checked it twice. Naughty's coming down the chimney. Door!
Yeah, explosion normally kills off most of the guys. They're all at the door, aren't they?
You're under attack. I checked it twice. I
Don't get through.
Ha!
I've got more Zeds just waiting.
You missed the old Santa?
See how they all just appear out of nowhere?
Hello, flesh cow. Donner's Avenge.
See how they all just appear like right in that area they spawn dropped them?
I'm all give.
That's fucking hilarious.
Area breached. This will be fun.
I kinda wish everyone could repair doors. Cause like doors themselves are very useful to use, especially with this character.
You are going to keep your armor like that.
Yeah, be alright.
Wave 9.
But yeah, this shit is really funny, like, and like, the guy talked to me today about it, and he was frustrated over it. He's just like, I was just telling them that they have to leave in that because, you know, their time was up, you know, they were supposed to leave at a certain time, Most of them work like 6 to 12, or they work, 8 to, 8 to 12 sometimes. They only work like 4 hours in that, but they work during the rush hours.
Westbound side is time to give it a present.
Fuck off, dude.
Here comes Santa.
Yeah, the little drums are really good. And that's all it was. Just like, you guys were supposed to leave. I'm just don't understand. You guys are supposed to leave and you're getting upset with me. But I don't know what to say, bro. People get upset over stupid shit. All they say is this ain't a. I always say this ain't a male to female bullshit. You always want to throw out the gender stuff. Oh, you're saying because you're female now. I'll tell you what. It don't matter. If you want to attack someone in any which way possible, that person has every right in their free will to attack you back. If you are attacking, you're fighting for yourself. So if someone says something really fucking stupid towards you, you have a right to retaliate. Some people don't believe that. They don't believe you should retaliate because they think that they're always right. Nah, I'm going to retaliate. You're going to listen to me because you're an idiot. This is how you live your life. This is why people do bully people. People like to bully people because they want to make themselves feel better because their lives suck. Like, my life is great. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting mentally stronger. I'm spiritually awake more than I've ever been. All I need to do is get a decent job and make decent money. Okay. I gotta work on my job discipline. But people always want to make people look bad. And that happens awfully a lot. And people try their hardest to treat people like shit so they can feel better for themselves. I always find that really funny. And how much that does happen is quite fucking staggeringly hilarious. And you say you want to tear down someone else so you can raise yourself up. Why don't you just raise yourself up? Why you gotta tear yourself down to begin with? That I don't understand. Why do people keep tearing themselves down? Don't tear yourself down. Bring yourself up. Why is life so bad? Why is your life bad? Maybe just ask that question. And don't victimize yourself. As soon as you say that, a lot of people don't know what to say. Oh, well, it can't be my fault 100%. Well, it can be your fault 100% because it's your own life to choose. If you choose your own life, you choose the thing that you do. Now, if you're a child, not an adult, then I understand. Children don't really have a say-so in how they live their life, but an adult does. But the people should work together to make a better life for each other. It's rather easy.
Expensive. Kindly die the next wave. Protect the area if you can.
I try to tell everyone the same thing, and I'm telling myself this. Fuck off with it.
Not terrible, but that's just the word.
They pile in so fast.
I may have overindulged. How badass am I? So bad.
Didn't expect you to make it through that way.
It's fucking crazy.
None of this has made it in. Surprising.
Yeah.
What a cookie.
Oh! That was crazy. Dude just exploded. But yeah, it's really weird when you start looking at all these like ways of living in that, and then people start to make up excuses for their own life in that. So I was talking to the one lady in that, and she was telling about her life in that, and she lives a peculiar life. I don't think she's a bad person. She does things that I think is a little immoral, but she's not a bad person, but she does some really kind of like, I wouldn't want to see my girlfriend do that kind of thing. It's someone that I love, I would never want to see it. And so we talked about that, and it was very interesting.
This area remains mostly secure. As long as helping.
Like I said, she's not a bad person at all now, but the thing that she does do is it's really sinful. That the one thing that she brought up, and that we were having a conversation about it, and she was just like,
Armor. It's like
she talks about people on her side of the family are very good. They're churchgoers and that, and she kind of was like mocking it. I'm like, yeah, it's because you're a sinner. People that are sinners always mock people that go to church. And people always say, well, why is that? Because you are a sinner. You see that you're a sinner. You know that you're a sinner, but you look at it from a way of living. You could live a better life if you didn't sin and you had different morals. Now, this is where all of this stuff comes from, and people tend to don't like it when you tell them this because they're so used to getting it. When you get anything easy in life, this is the biggest problem. When you get anything easy in life, guess what happens? Your life becomes more dull. There's no purpose to life if it's not working hard. Like when I do my dishes and that, I'm working hard to keep up with stuff and that. My paycheck means more than someone else that sits there and goes online, so to speak, and just barely does anything just to make money. They make really silly videos and they make very little money often off every little video, but they end up making more money than me at the end of the month. They can make 100. They can make 1,000 views and do 10 videos. Fuck a week. That's 10,000 views. Now that's 1/100th of a million. So you estimate 4,000 per million, so to speak. You add all that stuff up. So you pay $40 per 10,000 views. That's the bare minimum too. But I think his views are unlimited, so you can make unlimited money. If someone likes your stuff and then they watch it 100 times, so to speak, and they'll give you like a couple of dollars per time they watch it, you know, sometimes. Especially if they have really heavy advertisements on it, especially as sponsors and that. This is how it works. Now, people that do work hard in their videos, and they bust their ass doing stuff in that, like I said, like Angry Joe or Cinemasker, a lot of these people that do a lot of review stuff in that, they bust their ass very hard. But they have more free will in what they have to say. They'll speak their minds. People that sit there and say like Mr. Beast. I don't know how the hell this guy has so many people watching his shit when he makes like the stupidest fucking videos ever. Like he spent money buying a fucking house, like a mobile home, puts it down in a fucking circle and tells someone to live in it for 100 days in that circle to get $500,000. What? Dude made hundreds of millions of views on it. Hundreds of millions of views on it. After 1 million views, your money turns differently. Because they start taking taxes out on it because you can't make unlimited money. Well, that's the point. You can't make unlimited. That's why people like to have 1 million views, so to speak, per video, because they make maximum of $4,000. So you do $4,000, you say you do that every week, so to speak. That's how you get paid. You make $16,000 a month. It is ridiculous. Like, what the fuck, dude? What are you doing with all that money? Bitch. And it just becomes ridiculous. And it's like, dude. If I can make $100,000, $400 $400 a month off my YouTube, I'd be fucking stunning. I'd be like, oh my god, stunning, but that's just never gonna happen. Hell no. Like, that would never fucking happen in 1 million views.
A little present to myself.
That's crazy shit. Because no one supports intelligence anymore. Everyone supports how fucking dumb you can be. And that's why Mr. Beast makes so much money. Mr. Beast makes so much money because he does the stupidest fucking shit. Dumb shit. Like, he does 100 young people versus 100 old people or some bullshit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is this garbage shit? What are you teaching? And he mocks flat Earth, which is fucking hilarious. And I think he mocks it because he knows the shit's flat. No, not intelligent person doesn't know. And it's fucking hilarious. Because he has to. He has to mock it because I tell him to mock it.
Here I come. Huh? This bus is coming. This bus is coming. Hey, bus have full. Chestnuts.
fuck, dude. Damn, dude.
Raise your own tree. Sounds nice. Time to give it a present.
I hate flesh pounds.
Badass am I? So bad. Are you ready for me?
This area remains mostly secure.
Yeah, shotgun is really
Is
good.
odds helping you somehow? Is this some sort of prank? You're
But yeah, it's really funny though.
Present to myself.
Like, I never have anyone ask me questions about dating or about getting stronger, now getting healthy, because I only look like a fucking bodybuilder. Like,
It's hard to steal this.
I know people that have been working out for 10 fucking years, and they're not even that fucking gigantic of a human being. The funny thing is, they're strong as fuck. They could pick up, they could pick up like 300 pounds and like chuck the shit. Well, but you're not picking up 700 pounds. That's not the point. Them people are on steroids. All of them are juicing. If they're not juicing, they use the juice. And yes, your muscle value does change a little bit,
Almost.
but it doesn't change that much. But it does change. Yeah, I got creatine in me, muscles are bigger. Damn, ever since I've been taking my ashwagandha, I call it ashwagandha. It's called KSM66. I got gummies of it. This is a hormone boosting supplement. It releases an enormous amount of stress. It actually helps you out a lot to relax your mind. And it's not a damn drug, it's an actual herb. And it works astoundingly the best. If I can get sponsored by people that throw this stuff out, this stuff is astounding. Like, absolutely amazing. This beats weed. This beats almost everything that anyone wants to think that does it. Xanax, Proax, Dicax, go fuck yourself, X, whatever type of downers and uppers that you do. This is just $20. You take 2 a day. If you want to, you can just time it every 24 hours. You want to take 2. So if you want to do it every 12 hours, you take 1 or whatever. You know, if you skip a day, I would take 4 before I go to bed. You know, probably eat something in that. I'll tell you what, this stuff works astoundingly. I've been taking it for like 3 days now. And I'm seeing an enormous amount of difference in my mindset and how I think and, stuff like that. I tell you what, it's astounding. Like, I just took a pre-workout. My energy is through the roof. Like, I'm feeling really fucking good. I haven't felt like this in a long time. A lot of energy. I don't think I can do any more legs, man. I'm going to try to tear up my legs for tomorrow. I'm going to fuck with too much. A lot of energy. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'll do some heavy curls. How about that? Let's do some heavy curls. We're going to heavy curls together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay! We did 12. I'm gonna stretch out my neck. Oh man, that shit hurts. Woo! So I pull all the muscles in that right here. I'm trying to pull them apart. And man, that shit fucking hurts. So I'd say one of the main muscle groups I do want to work out and get a little bit bigger. I would say my arms. Like, you know, people do a lot of biceps and that. I can see that my shoulders are getting a little bit bigger now. I'm starting to work with them a little bit more. So this whole entire year trying to develop my whole overall body to a really good balance.
Your breath is made the ultimate analysis of your fleet. Effectively, do I look concerned? As you can see, I have all the latest gadgets. Such blind. Surely I can excuse
Shit.
It's only better than that.
Throw it up, bitch. Kaboomy!
We're supposed to kill you, not the other way around.
Let's try to get the, I do not like the grenade launcher. I'll get this. I like this gun a lot. Yeah, this gun's actually really fucking good.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own tree.
Yay!
I prefer range.
Think fast, or as fast as you can, so thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to up my weight. So 30 pounds is gonna be probably my 8 to 12 reps. So I gotta start upping my weight so I can start getting a little bit more size in that, and I want my strength to go up a little bit more.
Pod shutting down. Any second now.
So we're gonna start doing that, start raising up the weights just a little more, because I want to be able to clear probably not. I would say maybe next year try to get to where I can hopefully do, say 40 pounds, 8 to 12 reps. That's 10 more pounds of curl. That is a lot of fucking curl. It's a lot of fucking doing so, yeah. It's crazy. That is wonderful.
Here comes Santa. I don't see it, but I smell it. And I get it all one night. I'm all dead.
Dude, there's so many elite fucking poison dickheads.
I thought that was anything but luck. They would be impressed. Very none of this adds merit.
Woo!
Surprising. Want a cookie?
Yes, I do. I want a big cookie.
I don't know why I gave you money. Spend it.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh man, that shit burns so much. And what I'm trying to do is, before I used to like throw my shoulder into it. So now I'm really trying to focus on getting that muscle to tighten up so I can be pulled up. So I notice a lot of times I don't use my full bicep when I do it. Hence why, you know, my biceps never really get that much thicker. So I'm only going to do 3 sets of 8 to 12. Always get in that range of 8 to 12. If you can get to 12, go to 12. You know what I mean by that? The last two to three reps have to be hard as fuck, like to where you're straining yourself a little bit. That's the only thing about exercise that I've been learning myself. You know, you can do a lot of reps and that. Say like when I was doing my deadlifts and that, I was doing a lot of reps. Okay, so I think I'm doing reload speed.
Think this is all a piece of cake? How about a new slice?
A little bit faster.
Nothing says Christmas like explosives. Here comes Santa. Hello, Flip Owl. It's jiggling like my belly.
Why did I leave? Because I was off. And there was a storm coming, so I had Sarah take me to the gas station. Because she was leaving anyway. So it's just easy to do that. Because that storm hit like right when we were about to leave. And I want to talk to Sarah because I actually do enjoy her. So we were talking about stuff and that. No. She took me to the gas station. Yeah, I don't have anyone really taking me home. Yeah, that storm hit like pretty much right when we got to the gas station. It was windy as fuck. It was ridiculous how bad that storm was. Yeah, she was telling me some very interesting stuff, so... And it wasn't about, like, I mean, her own personal life and that, nothing to do with that, but it was just, like, what was going on from what I heard about, you know, certain activities or certain things that people were trying to do at work and that.
I don't see him.
I'm not going to talk on the stream about it, but I'll paraphrase it. That someone was doing something with someone, you know, and it was very interesting. And she was telling me some specific stuff about that someone, and I was just very curious about, you know, what was going on in that. You know, it was very interesting. Yeah, it had something to do with some ironic things, I would have to say. And I thought it was pretty funny.
A box of jingly bullets looking for a home.
But yeah. So me and her was talking that. She told me a little bit about her life and that. About what's going on with her. Because I only see her like once a week. And it was a good conversation. You know, she's a really actually pretty bright, happy person and that. And I like that. I like when people are happy.
We'll seal this.
This little dog has some new tricks for you. Biting, clawing, killing tricks.
So yeah, it was pretty interesting. Dang, they're fucking that door. Pella bear. Catch the saddle.
Door is under attack, which is bad.
Yeah. He's kind of a light-skinned black person. Yeah. Oh god! Fucking glitching. Oh god, it's glitching again. Yeah, did his girlfriend come in too?
All good.
God, fuck you. He probably told him not come in on Monday. I'm sure that's what he told him. Cause he ain't gonna be taking my damn shift. Yeah, I told you, bro. You try to be like pimping and shit. It's fucking hilarious. I have nothing against the man. I don't think he's a bad dude. He just tries too hard. Did he say that to you? You see what I mean, bro? You see exactly how he is, man. He make up shit. He mimics what other people do, and he puts it in his own life. I'm not even joking. That's how he works. It's fucking hilarious. Dude is fucking priceless. Park the food truck at Denny. Like Denny's, Brian's not gonna let you park another store of food of a customer service line to steal money from Denny's. Fuck no, they won't. I'm a manager. No, dude, you ain't no damn manager. You ain't even supposed to be there anymore, dude. His dumb ass fucking quit, and then he comes back in because he sucks up the brine. Oh shit, bro. What a fucking moron. He's so dumb, dude. You guys is some stupid ass shit. No, I heard him say dumb shit like that before. That was priceless. I'm a manager. I do what I want. No, you're not, dude. You have rules like everybody else, dude. You gotta follow them, what everybody else. He acts like he owns the store and that. I'm like, dude, okay. I get it. You came into a store. You've been working here for a couple months now. This is considered your store, okay? It's all of our stores. It ain't your store. It's everybody that works here. Everyone that makes money, well, actually, he don't make money off the store. He makes money off corporate. So every employee that makes money off the store, that is our store. Even if a GM person comes in and say he's a store manager, but he don't make his money or her money off the store. We do. So it doesn't matter what we make, they will never get a decrease in pay. We do, because we'll get laid off early. So it ain't no one's store but the employees. From assistant manager down to the cook, server, hostess, dishwasher, that is considered our store. That's exactly how it works. You could establish managers have higher seniority. Yes, you do, but you don't get paid by the store. So if the store's ran good and people make money, don't change what is ran good, which they tend to do a lot. You're dumb as hell. That's like, You ain't making money by switching, flopping, and doing all this crap and that like you do with my schedule now. Taking your main morning dishwasher, making him have less hours because you're an idiot. You want him, it's like, if he quits, who's going to take over? Because if I quit, you're going to quit because you ain't going to be able to, you will never work that by yourself. And all of a sudden you have no dishwasher again for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which are your main money-making days. Use your fucking brain, guys. Stop taking what someone wants, which is going to give him the hours that he wants to get paid, which is our earning to survive off of. That becomes an issue. You're taking my survival away so you could be a piece of shit and put someone else in that place that literally cannot work as good as me. Or good as you. Or good as Dad's. Or good as anybody else that worked in that place that did that job for a couple of years. I don't understand. You ain't saving no damn money. Which they established that they are. Because you're working 5 to 10. Instead of me working 4 to 10, or you save $14? Maybe you save $28? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? You dumb as fuck, man. A lot of times I leave early anyway. Stupid ass. Because I do. I don't understand people. Try to save a penny. Man, today we probably made over $4,000 or $5,000, if not more. Even just dum-dums, man. Even as dum-dums, for real. They can't count the 3. All they're worrying about is their own bullshit. They're worried about their own pocket. Well, if you don't give me respect, I ain't gonna give you no damn respect. That's all I have to say. So I'm working with him tomorrow. You know, if Tim comes in or whatever, nothing against him. And I hope John settled it. That's probably why he stayed. If I don't get my damn hours, say next week, I'm going to tell Corey, hey, I'm looking for another job. You can go do my dishes for me. Because you're taking something away that is my money. Because you shouldn't have took it away in the first place. Because that is ridiculous. I mean, I don't mind going on breaks as long as I reach my goal with money, which is 34 to 35 hours a week. Because I know that's going to be close to making about $400 a week. That's my terms to work for this company, is to make at least close to $400 a week. If you can't make that term, then I will find somewhere else to do it. And you're going to lose someone that is a really good worker over your own ignorance of greed. Because you want to save a couple dollars that you ain't going to give back to the damn store, because the store looks like shit to begin with. You know, at least on the inside. There's so much stuff that needs to be done. And you're trying to say, well, I can save a couple $100. I'll do this, do this, do this, do that. Like, you crazy as hell, bro. You wonder why? Your own employees probably don't respect you that much. Well, that would be the reason why. Because I don't respect someone that's like that. Especially when it's a man. If I see another man not working as hard as me, I call you a little kid. You a little kid, okay? Until you drop your balls from your fucking bottom of your stomach and grow some nuts and do what a man's supposed to do is to work hard at their job, then guess what? I can't consider you a man. I mean, you can be my manager all you want. That don't matter. I'm still gonna look at you the same way. I will give respect, yes. I will give this person respect. Not a bad person. I will never say, okay, you're a bad person. Not even people that really don't like me. Because you're jealous over something else. You're getting upset over something stupid.
Nothing says Christmas like explosives.
That's all it is. I don't like getting super mad at people unless they throw down so hard that it just frustrates me. Or they downgrade me by saying I can't do my job right. That's what really pisses me off. And then I'll start throwing down my manhood on top of your stupid pussy ass, and you're gonna learn real quick that you just a dumbass. Now I can't say that these guys do that, but what WatchCall did today, man, honestly, I have to say it though, man, it is just super ignorant. If this was like the 1930s, she gets slapped right in her fucking face. Like if we're doing it, I mean, a man would slap her in the face and tell her to fuck off. I did it in a nice way, because I ain't gonna behead no one. Especially over how ignorant you might be because you're an idiot. This is crazy as hell. I'm assuming she's gonna start complaining about stupid shit. I'm gonna sit here and complain. I'm probably gonna get a fucking write-up for what I said, because she's a big baby.
You killed my elf, I killed you. You sound to forget any.
Clean up the remains. Fred will see they are properly recycled.
I don't see it.
Like I said before, I don't like getting mad at people, but if you piss me off, you're gonna hear me out. I know a lot of shit about a lot of people. You know, if you're nice to me, I'll give you the most respect ever. I'll go out of my way to help you. As soon as you disrespect me or disrespect anyone, you know, I'll tell you off. Some ways I'll do it differently than others. You know, depending on how they talk to me.
Here is the pod. You do know how to use this. Yes. There are no deaths permitted in the marked area. Not even my clothes. That's nuts.
You know, a man doesn't you can't make a man out of a child sometimes, especially when they have too much emotions. That's why I have to say you have to speak your mind. You could be in a cruel way or in a nice way, it don't matter. All I say is don't disrespect someone that's trying to help your dumb ass out. Because that's normally the issue. You know, as they say, don't poke a bear, because you know it's going to retaliate. Yeah, don't poke something that is redonkulously more powerful than you, as you know, even if you know are a certain gender or not. Don't do that stupid shit. That's the dumbest stuff to do. You know.
Not even the lights of a tree in here.
Maybe I'll get something else now. Let's go with that. Get my bow in. There we go. It's on you, really.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own.
The area must remain secure, Burns.
Another one?
That means
Sweet.
no Zeds in it.
I love these things. Yeah. Like, I'll have people try to formulate ways of getting me fired from my job.
So much.
And it's happened before where people literally gang up against me because I speak, you know, the honest truth and I call out bullshit, especially, not only it's because they attack me, I try to defend myself. You can't defend yourself. Excuse me?
Totally secure.
You know, I live in, you know, God's kingdom, and God said I have free will. God says I have free will. I can speak my mind as long as I'm not harming you. But if you attack me by being a dumbass, I will retaliate.
Perfect.
Like, literally, this is the dumbest thing ever. I can attack you, but you can't retaliate. You crazy? Like, no, man. Woman or man, you should not be attacking people. If you're emotionally unstable, get some fucking help.
This is messed up.
No, you're joking. If you have emotional issues, get help. If you can't get help, then live in that torment reality until the day you die, I guess. Now, oh god, is it being mean? Mean or not, you shouldn't treat people like shit just because you have issues yourself. Because you have drug issues and that. Which is normally what the problem is. But hey, you know what? I'm just a guy on the internet who lifts weights and plays Killing Floor and talks about his life. You might say, you know, what I know about life. It's like people say, you know, I'm just an animated character talking about stuff. Who am I? Oh, man. Woo, I feel good in the triceps a lot. I feel that pump. Alright, there we go. Down with my biceps. Boop. Just got done with my triceps. Feeling pretty good. Feel strong. Hot. Extremely hot, actually. Okay. Cool beans. Oh, man. But yeah, I've been trying really hard to be a Pacific way on my streams. Goodness, a lot of people be all butthurt about certain things. And they get butthurt pretty fucking easily, ain't gonna lie. They like to scream and shout and fucking cry about things. I just ripped ass. Shit. Say what? Oh, they changed it now. They changed the membership now. They lowered the standard. Oh wow, YouTube actually lowered down the fucking standard. Well, yeah, I got the... So now it's 500 subs, 3 upload videos. You need 3,000 hours set of fucking, I think 4. Yeah, they changed it. Oh, one of the following. Oh, that. Yeah, to be able to start earning stuff, some benefits. Earn income by connecting with fans and grow access forms of creator tools. Start doing your earnings now. Okay. So I think it's 500 subs, 30,000 watch hours, and then I could start having super chats. Okay, guys, let's get some subs, man. Give me up to 500. 500 subs, and I need like 700 hours. Don't bring up super chats and that. So if people want to donate me money, they can donate me a couple dollars here and there. Okay, that's definitely. They're pulling a Twitch. They changed that as soon as that CEO left, so they're trying to promote more money. That's good, man. They should have super chats anyway. If you're streaming a lot now, they should be able to promote good health.
You're not too big to believe in.
Bring out my guns. There's bullets.
Ha!
Don't burn. I am an expert at making oatmeal.
Yeah, that's hella cool. I didn't know that. So yeah, let's get these subs up to 500. Let's get these watch hours up. I mean, I can just watch myself, but that makes it a little more exciting.
How do you like me now?
Give me some super chats. That'd be nice.
Loading.
And I get memberships too.
Up with up. Damn, the red net. Hello there. Get in.
Yeah, every dollar counts, man.
I will make sure the next wave is more challenging.
Like I said, if I can make like $50 a week, that would be a huge increase.
Check shit.
You might make fucking $10 a week. This would be better than
I
nothing.
am surprised and a bit fun with near perfect form. Even
Yeah.
a fool gets lucky on occasion.
I think what they're understanding is that the CEO of YouTube, since that she retired, or basically forced to retire, they're starting to see that they were losing money because of people. They were just losing money. Because Twitch was taking a lot of money away from people, because people stream a lot on Twitch. I'd rather be on YouTube, to tell you the truth.
More than you.
But yeah, that's hella cool.
Very well.
Yeah, because before you couldn't get super chats. Like you literally had to do all the stuff to be able to get it. Now you have to do half of what you have to do.
More seconds of shopping. No
Especially
time for
subs.
market hunting.
500 subs is nice because I could see that being, especially for people having a hard time, like streamers. Streamers definitely have a hard time getting subs compared to video makers.
Die, naughty, die.
Especially with me, man. My subs have been really fucking non-existent.
I'm all give. I scan now. Trying to forget anyone.
It's totally secure. The Zeds are far underperforming my projections.
Clothesline.
Shoot that bitch. But yeah, let's get these subs up to 500.
Yep.
So if people do want to donate, you be able to donate. That'd be super cool.
Even a fool gets lucky on occasion.
Ammo box.
So I'm gonna give you
Boy or girl.
the best knowledge that most people probably don't even know. Give you the best knowledge I can. It's a work in progress. That's all I want. I don't care if I get monetized. I already know monetization's gonna be shite.
Friend, prepare the body bag. They're not fixing their armor.
Like I said, if I can get some, you know,
Box. Looking for a hole.
if I can get up to like 100 memberships, that would be a enormous amount of help
Like explosive.
in keeping my life going. That, because then I probably will. I mean, I don't want to become a full-time streamer. I do still want to work the job that I work, but it would help out greatly in promoting my lifestyle a little more.
That's poison.
That'd be fucking amazing, dude.
How do you like that?
That'd be my goal. If it takes next year or so, whatever, you know, if God wants me to get it, I'm gonna get it. As of right now, you know, it's been a little slow because of the bullshit happening.
Here comes Sam. That's nice.
But I think YouTube's gonna start promoting. They're gonna stop blocking what people want to see in that. So if you're like if you're a religious person, you'll probably see my channel.
You missed the old sound.
Most likely. Especially if you're a flat earther. If you're a flat earther, you're probably gonna see my channel.
Like a cracker.
You know, so them are the two course things I'll probably be going for.
Use your dodge.
And yes, you know, video game players, not emotional people. People have trouble with, you know, with issues and that.
You live.
See, that's the problem is I can help out so many people if I just get the people to be able to watch. You don't even have to fucking donate, just watch. You know, that's the biggest thing. You don't even have to give me any money. An act of choice of giving me money is your own personal decision. But at work, if I bust tables, yeah, you gotta give me money. That's at work. $5 each. There's 5 servers that get $25.
Someone just left this weapon where changed.
And depending on how many tables the other guy busts, you know, I'll split it with him. I'll give him $5 or $10, depending on what it is.
Here comes Santa. How badass am I? So bad. Hello, blood pal.
I will make sure the next wave is more challenging.
How do you like it?
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have the GM right now. Hopefully,
Sometimes you gotta
issue that. Because basically, what it is, you know, if it's so busy and that, and I have to help out, you gotta give me incentives. You have to. No, I don't even care if it is. You know, each one of you give me like fucking $2 each. And you give me $10. That's what I'm gonna ask for tomorrow. All the people in the morning time, like, each give me $1. Give me $1 each. Actually, $2 each. I want to ask for 5 unless it's like mass. The thing is, I can't do it because,
No time for bargain hunting.
you know, if the other person, which is nearly impossible, the other person can't keep up with the bullshit, it's going to be nearly impossible for me to keep busting tables. You know, they automatically want me to do this. I don't know, I'm talking about it over and over again. I'm just thinking about like what happened today. 1 table left. There's a group of like 6, and all of a sudden the person was just like, "Bust my table. I'm busy." You have enough time to come back here and tell me bust your tables when you could have already been busting.
Time to give him the present.
You crazy though.
Show him.
I have places to
Woo,
Please
24.
as soon as is convenient or inconvenient.
Yeah, I'm just going down the line. Getting up, everybody. 25. It's pretty much almost everyone's kind of close. Okay.
A box of jingly bullets looking
9 o'clock, man. That was a short ass power nap.
It's only in the gesture. Better now. A box of jingly bullets looking for a hole.
I'm gonna get my grabbing from low. I go to the bathroom. You did really good today. Did some of the triceps, got some of the back triceps in, got some of the bicep in, did my deadlifts. Got hair out. But yeah, it's kind of funny is that the guy, you know, Mason that was just on that, he was just saying like that the other job, they would always tip him out. So basically what they do is when they get computer tips, which they normally do, they'll tip out the busboy on the computer tips. So everyone that gets computer tips, they put money on the side and they give it to the busboy. Even if it is $5 each, which they should, $5 ain't crap. You made $200 a day, or even if you made $100 that day. You know, you calculate for the people that they did. If I did 50% of the tables, so to speak, I would give them 30% of the tables. If everybody else, you know, if everyone made 100, you divide that 30%. That's what I should get in tips. So if there's 2 or 3 people I bust tables for, you give me 10% each. They ain't gonna like that because they'll have to give out money, and which means they'll have to start doing their job more. They have to start, you know, doing their job right. And I'll be right back. Yeah. Shitter doodle. That was a good workout. See, that workout, do my arms and triceps, barely took me 10 minutes.
A box of jingly bullets looking for a home.
has a good day, it's still slaughter.
Wow, that is a lot faster.
Evil is the foot Rudolph guide my slave tonight. I'm all give.
Pooping plants. What's up, Parker?
I may have overhit
Well, Parker, they got a new thing on YouTube now. I could be able to get my super chats early. They changed the system around a little bit. I guess they're doing it for streamers.
Done with this way.
So I had to get 500 subs, which is a lot closer than what
I shot
I have to get 3,000 watch hours, which I'm rather close to that too. And that would give me membership, super chats, membership stickers. And I think it gives me,
Hello, Flip Ow.
I don't know if it gives me a merch store too. I believe you guys started doing a merch store in that, but unfortunately no. I have to look at the designs of what I want to put. $30 of them.
You missed the old Santa?
Thanks.
My generosity in activating the pod will not last forever, Maggie. Hurry!
Yeah, don't forget to like it, Parker, because some likes go a long way. So the new goal for this year is to reach 500 subs. That's 114 subs. It's 214 subs. Let's try to get to 500 subs. Fuck, let's try to get to 300 subs. Let's do this shit.
Maybe I can rebuild a trader pod as a portable Z factory. In any case, use the
That'd be
pod
nice.
PDs. You do not have much time.
The lights of a tree in here.
Yeah. That'd be super cool.
10 seconds, piggies. 10 seconds.
Fuck. Oops.
Wave 12.
I sold the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, that's fine.
Black Friday all aboard. Bring it. We're I'm all give. Chestnut.
What a colossal base of reasons. Hurry up and out.
Sometimes you gotta decorate your own tree.
Deal.
Ammo here.
It's 10. Yeah, I think I'm about to eat again. Everybody take a break, guys. Some anime and shit.
Adapt! Go to the pod. Your time will come soon enough. Red, we'll need a forklift to get that stray corpse out of here.
Yeah, I gotta tell Mason to start liking my videos and that so I can get like 4 or 5 likes. Start pushing that narrative. Okay. Oh, dear. That shit looks fake. Okay.
Well, it was mine to begin with. And, I wanted to say, dearest brother, thank you, too.
That's the first time you ever thanked me for anything.
They show a huge side boob of this anime girl. Why they have this girl's titty in the frame is fucking hilarious. So basically what it is that, it's the Duke of Death and his maid. So the Duke of Death's sister just apologized or thanked her older brother and her younger brother. It shows a picture, it shows like a camera view of the younger brother. And there's just a gigantic fucking titty taking up almost half the damn view. You see this big, huge boob right there. Like, why did you put... Dude, animation's so fucking funny, man. They have a big-ass fucking titty in the way. It's taking, like... It's taking up 30% of the fucking, like, view, if not more. That is fucking priceless.
Yeah, so anyway, you gotta tell us how you made that massive fireball. I'm a performer, you know.
Yep, that's what I knew.
Ooh.
I'll make you a deal.
And there it goes again. So they just show her like, well, I'm sure you can hear it. That she said something. How'd you make that fireball? And then she like was proud of herself. So she like bounces up and down, and it makes that jiggly noise of her boobs jiggling. And then it goes back to the sister and brother, and you got a big ass titty still there. Dude, this is fucking priceless. It's like it's supposed to be a serious moment. They got this chick fucking fat ass titty in the way. It's fucking hilarious.
Cover the truth about your curse gets the family title. The loser will always be the alternate. I don't completely understand, but if that's what you want to do, then I accept. Now with that settled, farewell!
Boy, screw up the tree. Fix the decorations before you go, buddy.
He tries acting smooth, but just falls short.
Do you need my help?
It's just like that day. That day, I was freezing in the snow. I was almost ready to die, but then you came and rescued me. At that very moment, something inside me changed.
Ooh, I'm finally starting to crash.
Alice, I think that I like you. Oh, wow. I had no right to say that out of the blue. You must think I'm weird now. And,
Anticipation of mounting. Just 10 more seconds.
Something like that. I get some water.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, my muscles are not fucking hurting. Man, I'm starting to crash pretty good.
Surprise.
I want to live. I can do it with you. That's all I need.
getting wrong?
Good morning to you too, Alice. Always hiding behind your mother's skirt.
I guess you've got a scary face.
No need to be afraid.
A smile might help, you know.
Have you gotten used to life here? And what do you think of the way your mother does her job?
Well, I think she's the best. And when I grow up, I've already decided that I want to be a fine maid just like her. Sir, my daughter's so adorable I could cry.
Sounds like you already are. I look forward to the day when you and I can work together, little Alice. What great fun that will be, eh? Good day.
Okay, I'm going to work now, so please stay in bed like a good girl, all right? Yes. Oh, my precious Alice, I will always protect you, no matter what. I love you.
Damn. Oh, my leg is pushing away. Thanks, man. I need a damn backboard and a headboard. Try to get ready for bed.
You can at least let her go do the shopping by herself sometimes for her own good.
You really think so?
Oh.
Viola made a point. But I'm still worried, so I'll keep watching Cut from a distance just in case.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off.
Bail her out today.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Will that be all, dearie? Yep, that's everything.
Anyway, I'm getting off. I'm getting tired as fuck. I'll see you guys when I wake up, probably early in the morning. Let's do this. See you guys later. Bye-bye.